Hi everyone. Let's take a look at the calendar today. Wow. Look at all those numbers that aren't turned over. Because yesterday was just the first day of October. So we have a long way to go. Does anybody have any idea how many days are in the whole month if we counted all of the cards? Well, I'll show you. There are 31 days in the month of October. September had 30 days, remember? October has 31 days. So we are on just the beginning of October, and let's see if we can figure out what the date is today. So let's go through the days of the week over there, and let's see if we can maybe stop on the one where the card we're going to turn over today. So let's say them together. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Did you say Friday? Today is Friday. What's the last day of the week? Saturday. So Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So we're over here on Friday. Oh, we don't have to count very far, do we? Ooh, 1, 2, because we're only on the second day of October. Let's see if we can say the date. Today is, you say it, Friday, October 2nd, 2020. All right. Now, we've been talking about those positional terms in math, like over, under, on top of, below, beside, between, in the middle, all those crazy ones, right? So let's see what we can do with our shapes today. Let's move. I've been using that blue rectangle. Let's put him on top of something. How about an orange one? And then we'll put another blue one down here. Now, if these were like shelves on a bookshelf, then we might say this is the bottom shelf, this is the middle shelf, and this is the top shelf. All right? Or we might say the orange rectangle is in between the blue rectangles. See, it's next to both of them, but it's in the middle of them. It's in between. All right? Now we might also say there is a blue rectangle below the orange rectangle. Or there is a blue rectangle above the orange rectangle. All right? Now, what is beside the orange rectangle? If you said purple triangles, you are correct. On either side are purple triangles. They are beside the orange rectangle. What is in between the purple triangles? In between. Yes, the orange rectangle is in the middle of them or in between them. Let's see. Now, how many shapes are above? Are you hearing my position word above? How many shapes are above the orange rectangle? 2. There are 2 blue rectangles above the orange rectangle. How many shapes are below the orange rectangle? Oh, just 1. The yellow rectangle is below the orange rectangle. All right. We We have lots of letters this week. I hope you've found some things that start with W and I and N around your house this week. We have 3 new sight words: we, know, and it. Right? So let's see if we can write a sentence and use a couple of our sight words and maybe a word that starts with W. Now, do you remember, we keep talking about these vowel letters that have 2 sounds. We have one this week. Do you remember what 2 sounds I makes? Because it can make a long sound and a short sound. Do you remember the difference? There's an igloo here and ice cream here. So for igloo, is that a long I or a short I? If it says it, it's a short I. If it says its own name, like ice cream, it's a long I. Very good. And you remember what sound N makes? It makes that sound, like net and newspaper. And W makes that w sound, as in watch and watermelon. So let's see. I'm going to write a sentence today and use some sight words and a word that starts with W. All right? So my sentence is going to be, we have no watermelon. All right? How many words? I need 4 words to write my sentence or my whole thought. We have no watermelon. So my first word is we. And what does we start with? Did you hear that at the beginning? Starts with a W. It's the first letter in my sentence, so it needs to be capital. Yes. Capital W-E. We. What was the second word I said? Do you remember? We have. I hear at the beginning of have. That's an H. Now I left a nice 2-finger space in between we and have because those are 2 separate words, right? And then I'm going to leave another nice space before I write the next word. We have, I'm going to use another sight word, no, all right? We have no, I'll put my fingers down. What does no start with? N. What's the second letter? O. All right, we have no. I've got 3 words for my sentence. I need 1 more, and that's watermelon. Now it takes, that's a long word. And even when you say it, it sounds long, right? So we're going to write the word watermelon and see how many letters did it take to write just that 1 word, all right? So we know watermelon starts with W because that's the picture on our W card here, right? So we're going to write a W. Now watch. These are all the letters it takes to write the word watermelon. Whoa. Let's see how many letters that is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It took 10 letters to spell watermelon. Wow. We have no watermelon. All right. Now I finished my sentence. So what goes at the end? Yes. A nice period. All right. Now hopefully you're putting together some IT words with your word family, with your IT word family. Can you think of some it words? If you put S in front of it, what would you get? Sit. If you put F in front of it, what do you get? Fit. If you put K in front of IT, what would you get? Kit. So make sure you're using your word maker mat to make some IT words this week.
Have a great weekend.